This is my friend Ollie. Ollie, do you have any yarn for us today? Hey everybody, it's Katie, the Celestial Homebody, and welcome to another yarn shopping vlog. Now, if you're an American like me, then you are also probably mourning and grieving the loss of our dear old Joann fabric store for not only fabric, but also mainly yarn, because I know who my audience is, and I myself am quite addicted to buying yarn because we all know crocheting, knitting, and yarn buying, all completely separate hobbies. But anyways, with Joann's closing, a lot of us are wondering, where can we go in person to buy yarn? Because buying yarn online just does not hit as hard than walking around a craft store with an iced coffee or a fun little beverage and shopping and feeling all of the yarn. And well, back when I first got my credit card, swiping your credit card, now you got to do the little chip thing, which isn't as fun. It doesn't feel the same, but it all is better to go yarn shopping in person. So where are we going to go yarn shopping in person now that Joann's is closing? Well, some little birdies, and by little birdies I mean you guys in the comments, have told me that both Ollies discount store and Meijer grocery store have yarn sections. So today we are going on a hunt for yarn at said stores, but we also need to stop at Joann. We're gonna see if they have any yarn. At my local Joann's, they are still getting shipments from the warehouses, so depending on when we go during the week, sometimes the shelves are bare, but other times they have just unpacked a shipment, and so there is a little bit of yarn to buy. So we're going to try our Joann's. I also need to go to Michael's and Hobby Lobby because I need very specific Michael's and Hobby Lobby brands of yarn in specific colors for some whips that I have in mind. I actually haven't started them. They're not whips. They're not works in progresses. They're almost works in progresses. Whips. Of course, I'm going to take you along shopping with me today. Our first stop is going to be at Michael's. Also, don't make fun of my bangs. I cut them the other night and I was doing this when I was cutting them. Hands up in the comments if you've been there. So they're a little short, but that's okay. Just don't make fun of them. Also, if you are somebody who normally skips past all of the car stuff and you're still here watching this part for some reason, I have good news for you. I got a new fancy schmancy vlogging camera that's on a gimbal, so it's not shaky like when I'm walking or when I'm in the car and it's moving. You should not see any shaking. Like you might be able to seeing the camera go up and down, but look at how smooth that is. Like when I turn, that's nice. I'm not going to tell you how much I spent on this camera because you'd probably spit out your coffee, but I did it for you. I made an investment for the channel to improve your viewing pleasure. I also got this fancy new microphone. Look at it, it's fuzzy too, so it looks like a little pet on my shoulder. Cute. And it cuts out background noise, so hopefully it won't pick up all of the copyrighted music that they play crazy loud in stores, and so then I won't have to put music over my vlogs because I know that annoys some people, but I have to do it sometimes for the copyright stuff. But I can also do this because when I'm talking to the camera to myself in the stores, it's sometimes really embarrassing, so I talk really quiet, but then the camera doesn't really pick up my voice. So watch, I can do this. Hi, let's pretend that I'm in a store and I don't want people to hear what I'm saying because I'm talking about them, but I can do this. I can pull the mic really, really close. Can you hear me? Is this like a little ASMR moment? The camera is also very close to my face right now, so you're probably seeing all of my pores and seeing how crusty my lips are. Don't look at that. So yeah, I got some new gadgets that we're gonna try out today. Our first stop is going to be at Michael's, so I will see you there. Here we are at Michael's. It has been a hot minute since I have been here because I've been so busy with Comic-Con and market prep, and it's just been a while since I've been here, but I have a couple of things on my to-get list. Oh, closed for Easter. Okay. Do we have any coupons today? I don't know. I didn't check. But today I'm looking. Oh, wait. Look at these candles, you guys. Oh my gosh, look at it. It looks like an ice cream. These are so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. Look at the hot dog candle. The macaroni and cheese. Oh my gosh. I love the cake. The ice cream looks so real. I don't think these smell like anything. They just smell like candle, if that makes sense. Okay, but I love those. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm looking for the Fluffy Flex loops and threads, which I think is a limited time line from loops and threads. So I definitely need to stock up. Ooh, I didn't get a cart. Oops. All right, here we are. Are they missing a color? They don't have any pink. Oh no, they don't have any pink. Darn it. All right, well, I need orange. I gotta check my list. Okay, we're actually gonna pause and go get a cart before I start grabbing stuff. Otherwise, I'm gonna be juggling all of my yarn skeins. Ryan found something that he wants.
Look, it's a 3D puzzle, but it's a very cute, it's like a bookend.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those before.
I've never seen these before. I was just getting distracted on random hours. But it's a cute little Japan scene.
It's very cute.
I know.
I like the water with the little cherry blossoms.
I know.
Well, here's the stitch, you guys. I didn't grab a cart because as I was walking up there, I checked online for Michael's coupons because sometimes they have online coupons that's like 30% off your total purchase or whatever. But there are 0 coupons, and according to their weekly ad, there's also no sales today on yarn. So we are walking over to the yarn section right now. Oh, there's some random yarn right here, as well as some more Fluffy Flex randomly, but I do not see any sign for any deals on yarn, and that is not going to fly with me. Yep, here we are. No signs. This purple is so soft. Well, we're not going to buy anything here because I refuse to pay full price, but they do have this new color mystical. Well, I don't know if it's new, but I have never seen it in person before. It is called Berry. It's very cute. Ha 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 ha. It's very cute. And then there's Ryan's Fluffy. You got to feel it.
I do.
Hey, it matches. Whoa. That's, by the way, for Ryan's little Grafgan that he wants to make with this yarn. He wants to make that hockey logo. The Tennessee something or other, Sabertooths.
Nashville Predators.
Oh.
Close. Kind
of. This is all new formula Bernat, and it feels really good. By the way, if you ever hear me refer to new versus old formula Bernat, what I mean by that, this is old. Yep, I can tell just by looking at it. So old formula Bernat is more tube-like. It's very, very dense. Like you can barely get your fingers into the skein because of how dense it is. And it is very squeaky on the hook. It hurts your arms because of how strong this yarn is and how dense it is. New formula, after they reformulated, they made it they put a lot less fluff on the string, which makes it so soft and nice to work with. Like this is like fluffy and nice to squeeze. This is like hard and dense. This is also old formula. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell the difference between the strands. But do you see how this one is a bit fluffier and then this one is a bit more tube-like? That's how you tell the difference visually between old and new formula Bernat. All of the mystical is all new formula, which is why I absolutely love it. This is such a pretty green. This is the spearmint color. I have a ton of this at home, so I'm not going to get it. Plus, it's not on sale. Ooh, they have a purple. Oh, that is nice. That's really nice. I kind of want to make a blanket, but who has time for that? I got to be market prepping. They have one lone skein of chenille home slim in this rose color. And I don't need any of this, but that's pretty funny. I mean, they still have all, oh wait, they do have more. Ooh, that feels bad. Ooh, that feels real bad. That chenille home slim. Ooh. All right, well, this first stop at Michael's was kind of a bust because there is no way. Oh, that's old formula.
I was gonna say that would be like a good Shrek something, and then I turned it around. I was like, oh, never mind.
That does. That gives swamp.
Yeah,
that definitely gives swamp. What's that color called?
It
gives
combo.
Bloody swamp. Plum fields. Yeah, that checks out.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that feels real soft. That is such a pretty color too. Okay, wait. I've been wanting to make a Celeste from Animal Crossing, the owl, and which is also our daughter's namesake. No relation, but it could be. And I could definitely use this for her body. Oh my gosh.
I feel like that's too dark for her body, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I can do my own artistic spin on it. I don't have to do exactly what the colors are in the game. That is new formula, but it's not as soft. I got a comment one time saying that they found it disturbing how I put my grubby little paws on every single skein. And this is just for you.
Wait, you missed one.
I'm going to finger it through there. Yeah, the reason why I touch all of the yarn is because if you are a fiber artist, we know all too well that a yarn brand and color, so for example, Burnout Blanket in this purple color, one skein can be the softest, most luxurious thing that you've ever felt, and then the other skein can feel so starchy, leave a residue on your hands, is stiff. You know that it's going to be a nightmare to work with and squeak on your hook or on your needles. So I always tell you guys what they feel like so that if you're newer to the world of crochet or knitting, or you have never used this specific brand or color before, you can kind of get an idea of which brands have better reputations than others. So Bernat, you have to feel in person because some of them feel awful like these two, and some feel great. So that's why I'm always telling you guys how things feel. I don't just put my grubby little paws all over everything just for funsies, although it is for funsies too because I like how they feel. This is pretty. Just pointing it out that is stunning. I like that one too. It looks like bubblegum, the soft ombre. I feel like I've pointed this yarn out before. They also used to have like a pastel, like a rainbow pastel variegated. No, that's the facets.
Oh.
But I am planning on making a giant white dragon soon. And for my dragon, my plan is to double strand it with like a pastel rainbow, some sort of yarn, like a worsted weight or even a sock weight yarn, just to get a little bit of color into it. And so I'm kind of on the hunt for a really pretty pastel rainbow yarn that I can put into that dragon. Honestly, that teal color that I just picked up, I would have been okay with it. Had it been on sale, I might have gotten that and used that. Ooh, let's see what books we have. We have the Eras Tour of Taylor Swift. Fun fact, when I was in high school and college, my hair was blonde and everybody told me I look like Taylor Swift. Do you see it? If I was blonde? Kawaii animal cuties. Whoa, oh gosh, it comes with stuff. That's cool. I like that. It's a book and a kit in one. See, I like that better than Woobles. And how much you want to bet this is cheaper than Woobles? $24.99. Yep. Get one of those. Instead, you can make all these different things and they don't just look like potatoes with eyeballs. Oh, look at the Evie crochet kit. That's fun. Whimsical stitches. What's whimsical about a rabbit or an octopus? These are just regular everyday animals and items. I don't know what's whimsical about it, but it is cute.
You have to add the whimsy.
I guess you have to add the whimsy, Ryan says. That's true. Oh my gosh, but look at that hamster. Oh my gosh, Ryan loves hamsters. Did Ryan ever tell you the story about his hamster Teddy? Maybe on the live stream, Ryan told you guys the story of Teddy. Oh, there's another Taylor Swift book. Is that Harry Styles? That is Harry Styles. All right, well, nothing is on sale this week. So I am disappointed. We are not getting a good start to the shopping day. Where is next, Ryan? Joann's is next. Let's hope that we have good luck there. We did, however, get some Easter grass for Celeste's Easter basket. We went with green, the traditional. There's cars wanting to run me over. I'm sure some of you feel the same way, but I'm sorry, I'm still here and I'm still kicking. Okay, the last time we were here, we had some pretty good luck because they had just gotten a shipment of yarn. So we'll see if we're just as lucky. Okay, there's now a 3-yard minimum for home deck and 2-yard minimum on all other fabric, which another thing that I want to look at while I'm here is fabric, because I want to redo the curtains on my bookshelves in my office. If you've been around here for a little bit, you're probably just like, didn't you like just do that? Yes, I did a few months ago, but I no longer like the black. So I found some really pretty celestial fabric online, but it is sheer. So I need a backing fabric to go behind it. And I would love to get something sparkly and something neutral, like a cream or a white. Ryan, I lost Ryan. Like I would be down for a like sequin fabric. Is that just a bunch of Dwights? It is. That's just a bunch of Dwight Schrute. Who wants that? That is why it's still here. Okay, well, this is all of the like trademark stuff, which I don't need any of this. Hey, look, it's Larry Porter and Donald Sleazy and Harmony. You know, the wizards that go to Pig Pimples, the school of witchcraft and wizardry. Okay, I'm leaving Ryan to look at all the trademark stuff because that's where he's wanting to go. And we're gonna go over past all the fleece here to like all of the performance fabrics for cosplays and costumes. And I think, maybe this aisle? Well, the butterflies are pretty. But no, not this aisle. That is just a big fat pole right in the middle of the aisle. Can I even get around here with the cart? That's not ADA compliant. Lisa Frank vibes. Or as Ryan would say, Anne Frank. Pretty. Okay, here's some sparkles, but I need something light. Something soft and neutral. The fabric is, oh, that's cool. That's very cool. They're like holographic sequins. The fabric that I got is cream, and it's sort of like this. It has embroidery and sparkles, and it looks like stars, constellations kind of. So that is what I got. So I could just go something like really plain and neutral, you know, on the back, something like this. But I don't really know how much you're going to be able to see through. Oh my gosh, the bows are cute. I don't know how much of the actual background you're going to be able to see, especially in the backgrounds of my videos, like with the lights. Did you say Anne Frank? Yeah, he held up very similar fabric to what I just said. And he goes, it's Anne Frank fabric. I told you, he always gets them mixed up. Bless his heart. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Eddie Bauer? Is this Eddie Bauer? That doesn't say out Eddie Bauer, but that looks like the band. How much is this? $12.99. Actually, that's not too bad. Wait, I kind of like that. I kind of like the wet look. This makes me want to make a cosplay for Princess Fiona. Okay, fabric's 50% off. That's actually really good. There's more bows. If you didn't know this about me, I love the bow motif. What in the 1980s is this? I'm sorry, I don't mean to yuck your yum if you find that to be a yum. But me personally... All right, here are some solids. I'm thinking I'm just going to grab $14.99. Why is that so expensive? I mean, it is stretchy and knit. No, I just need like basic cotton. Oh, that's nice. That's like t-shirt material. But nobody's going to be wearing this fabric. It's just going to be hanging there to cover all my junk and my bookshelves. Oh, that's fun. Wait, you guys. The purple... Is that purple or is that pink? I can't really tell. But wait, that's so pretty to go behind. Would you be able to see that through though? I don't know. Ryan, would you consider this pink or purple? Purple. You'd consider it purple?
Yeah.
Okay. How much is this? $29.99. Oh gosh, don't touch it. Don't even breathe on it. Oh, I spotted sparkles. Didn't I just say like 2 minutes ago how I wanted a neutral backdrop, and now I'm drawn to all of the the bright colors, obnoxious 10-year-old colors. I'd be good with purple, since purple is my brand color and also the color of my logo that is in the backdrop. Oh, that's pretty. That looks like our downstairs bathroom wallpaper. We have peacocks in our downstairs bathroom. This is pretty. This purple, this matches my logo almost exactly. So that would kind of tie it into the circle, you know, that's between all my yarn. How much is this? This is organza, I believe. $19.99. I mean, it is 50% off. And I do like that. I'm going to keep looking. I'm not satisfied yet. That's what she said. Here's some more purple over here. So this, okay, this would work. That's also the right color. Is this cheaper? Okay, this is only $10.99 a yard. I like that. So the only benefit to this one is that it has the shine. So I feel like it might be prettier in the backgrounds of videos. But at the same time, I don't know how much you're actually going to be able to see it. I'm going to have that transparent fabric that's going to hang over it. So I don't know if you're going to get any of that shine, you know. Let's see. Here's some more purple. That's also $10.99. And that is also $10.99. But do we want to go purple? Or should we go with a neutral color? By the way, this color right here, this like peacock blue, is one of my favorite colors as well. I love pastels. If you know, you know. But if you're going to make me choose a jewel tone, it's going to be peacock. Because I think it reminds me of Princess Merida's dress. It reminds me of like Scotland. So I think that's why I like that color. But, okay, I think we're going to go with the purple. So the fabric that I have at home, it's kind of like this. It's like gold cream colored. So you will definitely be able to get some purple through. So I think that that's a good bet. Now the question is, do I want to go with the shiny underneath or the solid? I don't think it's worth the $5 more to do the shiny. So I think we're going to go with a solid. Oh, this yarn over here is actually 60% off. Well, hello. Oh, wait, there's this one. I found it, you guys. I found it. Look at that. That's going to be so pretty under that transparent layer. Oh my gosh. Is that too pink though, or do you still consider that purple? What do you think, Ryan? Because it definitely comes off different on camera than it does in person.
Purple.
Purple? Okay. All right. That's the one. Uh-oh, its protective cover slipped off. That's also what she said. Also have the sparkly blue, which I do love, but we got to stick with the brand color. Oh, I didn't even check how much this was. Oh, $19.99. Well, this might be one of the 60% off one. Oh my gosh, look you guys. If you couldn't tell by my very fair skin and my night owl tendencies, I am a vampire, in fact, and I do also sparkle in the sunlight. So, just so you know, I actually don't think I've ever told you guys about the time when I was bitten by a bat. Like, I'm being dead serious right now. There was a bat in our house. We have a very old Victorian house. I was pregnant with Celeste at the time. And a bat was just chilling on our couch, and I picked it up with my hand because my fight or flight kicked in, and I didn't want the dogs to get it, or for it to get the dogs. So I literally just grabbed the bat, and it bit me, and then I had to go in for a rabies shot, and it was fun. It was a good time. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, he's so cute. Oh god! Ow! He bit me. Oh, he bit me. I don't know what to do with them. Ugh. Okay, well, there's this very long line for the cut counter, and I'm seeing yarn right here along the aisles. Can I leave this with you?
Yep.
And I'll go look for yarn. Baby girl is fast asleep. I think 2 yards is good.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Let's go look for yarn. Oh, I see a lot of it, you guys. They must have, yeah, look at all these boxes. They're unpacking shipments. Oh my gosh, you guys, they're like fully stocked. They are fully stocked. Well, maybe some things are missing, but this is looking good. Ooh, I love using Juicy Couture in this color for chicken nuggets, but I don't want the thick stuff. I need the regular Luxe Velour. All right, let's go this way. Okay, pop quiz. Is this old Bernat or new Bernat? What do you think? It is old Bernat. Do you see how it's like a tube instead of really nice and fluffy? This, however, this looks like it's new Bernat. I'm breaking into this. Oh yeah, that's soft. That's really soft. You see the difference? Fluffy, tubey. That is such a pretty color too. Wait, I've never seen this before. This baby blue, this is so pretty. What is this called? Oh my, you guys, stop. Look at its name. Look at its freaking name. I'm getting it. I'm just gonna get one. Oh no, the band is wanting to run away. Oh geez, I left the cart with Ryan. Okay, I might have to put like a squirrel stash somewhere and then come back for it. Oh, they have a bunch of it up there. This celestial blue. So pretty. Don't know what I'm gonna use this on, but oh, there's more down there too. This tie-dye-ish is also beautiful. I might pick up a skein of this too. See, these all feel slightly different. This one feels okay fluffiness-wise, but it's leaving a residue on my hand. We don't want that. Okay, that one feels good. We're gonna pick up one of those. They have a bunch of this perfect phasing. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm gonna go so broke here. I just spent so much money here, and here I am again. Yarn is 30% off now, though, instead of 25% off, so that is something. Oh my gosh, they even have some of the t-shirt yarn back in stock. KC Cotton, you guys let me know that this is a Joann's exclusive brand. You can't get this anywhere else. So just so you know, if you find some at your local Joann's, maybe pick it up. They've got tons of acrylic. Is this the Jelly Bean? No. Totally Tweed. Okay, that's fun. I'm just not an acrylic user normally. Oh my gosh, this yarn is so soft. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. Was that disturbing how I just stuck my finger into it like that? They have a bunch of Big Twist plush. Oh my gosh, look at all of it up there. Are you guys a little bit jelly right now? It's okay if you are. You can let me know. I wish you could all come Joann shopping with me. I wish that all 5,000 plus of us could fit here in this Joann's and all have a heyday with all this yarn. Okay, I think I'm going to pick up some of these KC Cottons actually. I have been wanting to get like a nice gold and silver color if I ever decide that I want to do like crowns or anything. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get these. Oh, I guess I should get the one with the band so that they can scan it. Is that too dark for silver? That might be too dark for silver. I'll hold on to it for now. Okay, wait, I'm making a squirrel stash. Okay, up here on top of the True Boo is my squirrel stash. So we got to come back for that when Ryan comes over with the cart. This is a pretty plum color. I like that a lot. I am shocked at how much they have, you guys. I am shooketh. Oh my gosh, they even have some of this Super Saver stripes. I'm going to get some of this because I want to make a troll doll that, is it Wonder Crochet who does the troll dolls? I think so. But for the hair, how fun is that? I'm getting some of that for sure. And they only have one skein, so it is coming home with mama. Ooh, that's a pretty ombre color. I love those shades of blue and teal. Pretty. I see no posh so far. What is this? Big Twist Living. That's interesting. It's soft, but also coarse at the same time. It feels like a super, super soft sugar and cream cotton. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm just blown away with how much yarn they have. Pleasantly so. All right, people are making a dent in the easy peasy yarn. Somebody apparently bought this display, which, wait, this is a great way to store yarn actually. Oh, it's a disaster area over here. I wanted to take a look at their True Boo, but I don't see any gold or silver. Because the True Boo has kind of a shine to it, I thought that those would be good for crowns and whatnot. And then they have sugar and cream, which, no thank you. We have some more of the Totally Tweeds over here. All right, what do we have this way? Some random Big Twist plushes up there and all of the big skeins. I love Simply Soft. If you couldn't tell by the name, it is Simply Soft. It's wonderful to work with. Still absolutely no Big Twist posh.
Joann has yarn. And I sent you a text of what I think is what you use for your plushies.
Let's take a look up top here. Is there anything that I need? This is all acrylics and wools and whatnot.
On your fabric, the brunette. Okay.
Oh, they have some of the dappled over here. There's a lot of people in this aisle, so this is when the mic comes in handy.
Oh, okay. No worries. Are there any certain
That's
colors that
pretty.
you would like?
That's kind of like a good skin tone color.
Oh, okay.
I think that this is it. Let's go back to my stash. See what we have here. Oh, I didn't look at the tops of these aisles. Just some more of what I already have. Okay, all right. So I grabbed these 3 things. Do I want to get some more of that tie-dye-ish? And I haven't decided if I like this for a silver. It might be too dark. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on that, but I will get this one to be like a gold. It's more coming off mustardy yellow, I guess, in the camera, but it's definitely gold in person. I feel like out of all this yarn, me only getting 4 skeins is like shocking. Let's go back to the Bernat and see if I missed anything. So Bernat, I know that you can get a lot of other places, but again, like just being able to feel it hands-on, because like if I were to order this colorway online, this dried flowers, and I got this in the mail, I'd be so upset because I could not crochet with this. It is so dense. My arms would hurt so badly. So it is essential, especially with Bernat blanket, to be able to feel it in person. That's a pretty vibrant color, the purple, but it's old formula. Darn it, I would have gotten that. Okay, do I want any of the Bernat perfect phasing or dappled? Part of the reason why I don't like those is because they are not in a skein, they're in a cake. And the way that I store my yarn, cakes don't fit. I have to put them, oh, I see Ryan. Ryan. Look at him like a champ pushing the stroller and the cart. Look at what I found. This is, okay, so this is Bernat tie-dye-ish.
Okay.
And
And
guess what color name on this is?
Celestial.
Yeah, it's Celestial Blue.
Whoa.
I know, so I have to get it. Don't know what I'm going to use it on, but I got to get it.
Okay.
Look at, aren't you shocked at how much yarn they have?
I've never seen this brand before.
Draper James.
Where did this come from?
I don't know. I've never seen it either. Must be in the warehouse backstock that they're just trying to get rid of. You're sparkly now too.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, this like maybe 12-year-old girl just came up and she saw me recording and she was like, "Do you have a channel?" And I was like, "I do." And we started talking about crochet and she's learning how to crochet. So Evelyn, if you're watching this, stick with it, my friend. All right, we are over here at the Cottons and I wanted to see if they had any of the, what's the Joann's cotton brand called?
Casey something?
No, well, Casey is one of them, but it's the in-house, the Big Twist brand. What is it called? Oh my gosh, I have some of it at home, but I know that they used to have a pastel rainbow variegated cotton that I was thinking for that dragon that I was telling you guys about earlier, but I don't see it here unless it's in a different location. They also have some variegateds here that I might be able to pair with my white blanket yarn for my dragon. But to be honest with you guys, I'm thinking that Hobby Lobby, I love this cotton, or I love this acrylic, or I love this yarn, whatever it is that they call it. I think that that might actually be the best choice to get some sort of pastel variegated for my dragon friend. Oh, look at these guys. That's cool. They've got interchangeable tips. That would be good to keep in my whips bag when I'm in the car so that I don't have to remember to put the right size hook in my bag before we leave the house. I'm just checking out all of their crochet and knitting notions over here. What size is this? Why are the 4mm hooks the only ones that are left? That's so sad. I feel sorry for them. Looking pretty bare over here, you guys. Oh, and all of the embroidery thread is picked over. I do hand embroidery too. I didn't even think the past times that I've been here of looking for embroidery thread because I definitely should have to stock up on some. But oh well. I hate filming in public, you guys. Everybody looks at me and I feel like I'm being a nuisance. Oh, you're fine. I feel like I'm being a nuisance to society. Also, earlier this morning after I put on my makeup, I had an itch right here, and I itched, and I wiped off all of my makeup right there. So if you see that, that's why. Oh my gosh, look at these sparkly Jelly Roll gel pens. Wait, do I need those? I freaking loved gel pens as a kid. Wait, I still love gel pens. Who am I kidding? I think I need to get some of those for work because I have to write a lot for work and keep track of people and time sheets and everything. So I will definitely be getting those so that my little planner can look cute and festive and straight out of the 1990s where I long to be. I lost Ryan again. This boy cannot be trusted in a yarn section or fabric section. That's a great problem to have. Oh boy, I should have had Ryan come get in line. I know. Are you in line?
We're not. I'm waiting.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Like things that you want to eat.
Are we going to be back here at Joann's? I don't know. Oh, I should probably check my list and make sure that's everything that I needed. Actually, on my list, I have the only thing from Joann's is Posh Red and Baby Bear Vanilla Cake. I have a wonderful, beautiful subscriber sending me Posh Red, so I don't need that anymore, but that's everything else that I need. So I actually got nothing that I needed here except for the fabric. That was it. Oh wait, did I put that on the list? Oh, I did. Sparkly bookshelf fabric, check. Come to Joann's hot liquidation deals. Look at that. 10% off. Wow. Celeste stole my gel pens. Celeste, this is proof that in the future you went shopping at Joann's with Mama, okay? It's sad that you're not going to grow up going shopping here with me. We'll find another place to go shop for yarn though. Oh God, she's choking me. She's trying to kill me, you guys. Remember how I said that we just got Easter grass at Michael's, which by the way was cuter than this. It was 50% off at Michael's, so it was only 50 cents for the Easter grass. Here, it's only 20% off, and they're going out of business. We're all still buying stuff though. Like we're all still buying yarn, so they're not going to discount it more if we're all still buying it. I want to get a little container like this, but a wooden one, but in the shape for my chickens for markets. I've seen a lot of people do that. And I want to meow meow and copycat. They still have a ton of these little things that pop open. They're great for markets. You can match your brand color because they've got lots of different colors here. I do plan on coming back here once they start selling all of their display stuff, because I really want to buy a Joann's cart, like a hand cart. I want it so that I can use it when I go yarn shopping in my office and bring all my yarn downstairs to sit next to me on the couch while I work. So I have my very own little yarn store with a little basket. That'd be awesome. This line is crazy, you guys. I'm just gonna peep around this pillar. Look at that line. It wraps all the way around. All right, I guess I'll go join my family in the line now. Big and bright. Hey, just like me. My goodness, it is so bright out today. It's a beautiful day. It's like 55 degrees, but I can't open my eyes all the way because it's so bright. But we got our little mini haul. At the end of the video, I will show you guys everything that I got from all of the stores. Unfortunately, Michael's was a bust. I need to go put on some chapstick. I'm just perpetually dehydrated, so that's why my lips are always so chapped. All right, Ryan is submitting an order to Wingstop so that we can stop and get lunch because we are hungry. My lips are so chapped because I am just perpetually dehydrated, so I need to get some fluids and put on some chapstick so that y'all don't have to look at my crusty, dusty lips. But after we stop for lunch, get some wings and some ranch, I'm so hyped for this. We are going to go to Hobby Lobby next, and then Joann's, and then we'll end the day with our hunt at Ollie and Meijer. I don't know which order those two are going to be in, but we're just hanging today, and I hope that you're having a good time. So since we're in the car, and since most people skip the car, we've kind of made it a little tradition now that I give you guys a code word to put in the comments or an emoji so that I know who watched this segment and who skipped. So what should be our emoji today? Should we let Ryan decide? Should we do a chicken for some chicken wings? Is that cryptic? Is that the word? Is that morbid if I have you put a chicken emoji when we're about to go eat chicken wings?
Or they could just put chicken leg. I think that's an emoji.
I think it is. Okay, so give me either the chicken emoji or the chicken leg / turkey leg. I'll know what you mean. But if you're watching this, that is our secret code for today. And hopefully nobody's cheating and just looking at the comments and seeing everybody spamming chickens, and then they're just want to be part of the club, because only the cool kids get to spam the chickens. All right, let's go eat lunch.
So I had ulterior motives today, specifically with why I'm wearing my jersey. Partially they are playing today, but I wore it because what better way to color match yarn than wearing the actual jersey I'm trying to color match it to.
So you have all the intentions to
Yes,
get yarn today.
I did.
Well, we'll see if they have any at Meijer.
I know.
You know exactly how much you need?
I think so.
Okay. I love how when I'm yarn shopping, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to use this for or how much that I need, but I'm going to get it because it's pretty. And then when Ryan's buying yarn, I'm like, do you know exactly how much you need? The double standard is real.
Now, I think I know. However, I'm going to actually do a gauge swatch, I think it's called. So that way I know like how big it actually needs to be. So I know roughly how much I need.
What size blanket are you going to make?
I still haven't fully decided. I'm either thinking a lapgan of a grafgan or just like a normal throw blanket.
If you missed it a few episodes ago, this man would rather make 2 full-ass blankets and sew them together versus just weaving in the ends of one of them. You can just weave the ends in as you go. It's easy.
I know.
He'd rather just make 2 full blankets.
Now, I don't know what size because I was thinking about a lapgan because realistically, you don't need a full throw. But a lapgan, we could take it when we go to games, and that way it's perfect because it's cold in the arenas. So that would be good. Or just an actual throw because I could just use it as a throw around the house. But
yeah, for when I go to the Tennessee Sabretooths games. We don't live in Tennessee. What games are we going to be going to?
I mean, I would still wear this even if we went to the Indy Field games.
Okay, true.
So.
Or the Cincinnati Cyclones?
Yeah. Whatever. It's still a hockey game. Just represent hockey spirit, you know?
His favorite team used to be the Sharks, but he has turned his back on his heritage.
They are equal to me, actually, because San Jose has been like my team from birth. Nashville is my new local team. I do love both of them, but it's just different.
Does anybody care about the sports ball talk? Is anybody else out there like me who literally could not care less about anything in the world less than sports? Anybody else out there like that? I'm like, okay, honey, yeah, sure, I'll go to the games and I'll just sit there and crochet, but I don't. Also, fun fact about Rai is that he used to play hockey. You wouldn't know it by looking at him, but he is actually a badass ice skater and roller skater.
True.
He's Twinkle Toes. I remember the first time we went ice skating together, I looked like a baby deer, and he was out there like doing little twirls, and I'm like, what the heck? Who are you? Well, that was delicious, delightful. And I really love Wingstop because I normally only eat half of the portion, and then I have second dinner for later. So as long as we get home in time before the food spoils, I'll have second dinner. Anyways, Ryan has decided that he is going to do a lap band for his mosaic. It's not a mosaic. He wants to do the logo. Did we even say that for all the new people?
No.
He wants to do that logo on a crocheted blanket.
Yes.
So that's his plan. So hopefully they'll have some of that Bernat Forever fleece. That's what you want to use, right?
Possibly, although I don't think the colors are going to work. So I think I'm okay with just Bernat blanket.
Okay.
Because I think the colors will work better.
Okay. So some sort of blanket yarn. Hopefully they'll have some at Meijer or Ollies. We'll see. But next stop is the lobby of the hobbies. Wait, I actually have a hot take about your yarn choice, Ryan. That might piss some people off. I think that blankets made with Bernat blanket is ugly.
Oh, I see.
Especially if you're doing a design or like a decorative stitch, it just looks like a big blob. I think that you should go acrylic.
You think so?
I mean, it's going to take you 15 years, but I think that you're going to get so much more detail out of it.
Oh, I see.
He didn't ask for my opinion, but I'm going to give it anyways. That's what he signed up for when he married me.
Dang
Oh,
right.
it's Menards. Save big money at Menards. I love that jingle. Is it stuck in your head now? You're welcome. Here we are at Hobby Lobby. Ryan's getting the baby in the carrier. It is so bright. Also, this makeup spot is pissing me off. I'm so sorry if you are annoyed by my clown makeup today, because I'm annoyed by it, but there's nothing I can do about it now unless I go to the bathroom and wipe it all off with water, which is not gonna go well. It's painted on here. I mean, from the front, I'm just looking chiseled, but from the side, it's like, ooh, oh my. Oh my, did she even have a mirror when she was putting this on? Anyways, let's go get some yarn. Okay, here is the fabric, which means yarn is normally right nearby. Oh, look at these little things. Wait, those would be good maybe for markets. I mean, they take up a lot of room, but at least they stack. How much are these? $8.99. That's not bad at all. Wait a second. Do they have this style in the brown? Of course they don't.
Because that would be cute for chickens.
I know. Remember how I was saying I wanted this style for chickens? And I can fit a lot of chickens in there. I mean, green is fine. It just won't match my booth theme, which is purple. All right, we have some extra chunky yarn right here. I heard a theory, I don't know if it's a theory or if it's proven, but the reason that Hobby Lobby took out a lot of their craft supply sections to replace it with like home decor and towels and stuff is because they bought out the Bed Bath and Beyond lines of things, I guess. I don't know. All right, this is what I'm here for. Is this Yarn Bee Velvety Smooth Sparkle. So we're gonna get a couple teal greens. I'm getting all 4 of them. Oh, yarn isn't on sale this week. Of course it's not. I can't catch a break today, you guys. I really, truly can't. I know. All right, I'm not getting it then. Okay, but this is what I needed. This Yarn Bee Velvety Smooth Teal Green. This is exactly what we came here for. Darn it. I do want to take a look at their acrylics though. I have still never worked with this adorable baby bee, but every single skein of this stuff that I felt leaves that like starchiness on my hands. So if that's the case, I definitely don't want to be using it. But I know for sure I have seen really fun, oh, that's pretty. Really, really fun pastel rainbows. Like that is pretty. What colors do I want to combine into my dragon? I like that. That's more muted. I think I want something a little bit more colorful. I think I'm going to use white sparkle, the Burnout Baby Blanket sparkle. They don't really have anything that's screaming to me. Ryan's screaming to me. That's pretty. That's not what I'm looking for, but I do like that. The heathered look. Whoa. Whoa.
I don't think you have any gold needs right now, but I remember you wanting gold something.
Yeah, I did get some.
Very gold.
I got some at Hobby Lobby, but
This is Hobby Lobby.
or not Hobby Lobby. Oh my gosh. I got some at Joann's. This is like embroidery thread status though.
But that could
I mean, I could combine it. I don't know how much of this you'd actually see though, because it is so thin that even combined with cotton, I don't know that you'd be able to see anything that is happening with that. Ooh, those are fun colors. That is very beachy to me. I think that they have another aisle. What is this? Oh, that's the scrubby yarn. I just saw it and visually it looked like Posh to me, Big Twist Posh, but it's the scrubby yarn. I do like that vibrant electric lime green though. Oh, it's so pretty. I haven't had the courage to use it yet. All right, and then this is Home Deck. There's a little pastel rainbow moment. Not the size that we're looking for though. Okay, well, we came here for something specific and it's not on sale, so I am not gonna get it today. We'll have to come back. There is one other thing that I wanted to look for here that I figured would be the cheapest here versus all the other stores, and that is a doll stand. Because I have my Merida doll that I crocheted that always sits on the bookshelves in the back of my videos. But with the little bear on top of her head, she's a little top heavy and I have to kind of prop her up precariously and she always falls over. So I want to get a little doll stand so that I can support her head while she stands in the background. Oh my gosh, Ryan, should we do that challenge where we paint each other?
Oh God, no.
Wait, I feel like the audience would love that.
No.
I'm very artistic. Ryan is not.
No.
Wait, no, that'd be so funny. Should we get a little canvas so that we can paint each other? Maybe we'll go to the Dollar Tree. Do they have canvases at the Dollar Tree? I feel like they do. These are very fancy canvases. We don't want to waste something. Yeah, we need something like this. Are these cheap? No, they're the same price. Ooh, anything fun on clearance? That's a fun shirt. You guys know how I love my shenanigans. Love the St. Patrick's Day shenanigans. All right, leave me a comment if you want Ryan and I to do a video where we paint each other. That's a pretty cover. Is that Joanna Gaines? No, it's not, but that looks like a Joanna Gaines book because she always has stunning books. Oh my gosh, I had a Barbie head like this when I was a kid where you do their hair, but mine came with butterfly clips. Who remembers the butterfly clips from the 90s? Oh my gosh, I'm sure my mom still has my Barbie head and she looked totally different because Barbie has been redesigned so many times since I was a child. But oh my gosh, I can't wait to get all those toys out to play with because my mom kept everything. Oh my gosh, Ryan, it's a Polly Pocket clamshell. I had one of these too, but it was an apple. And I don't know who that is, but that's not my Polly Pocket. But I have always loved miniatures because I had a Polly Pocket like this as a child. And so now I'm totally into like doll houses and miniature food and everything. So I am happy to see that it's making a comeback. I also heard that Littlest Pet Shop was coming back out. So I'm very excited for Celeste to be at the age where she's playing with toys because I am 100% going to be playing with her and reliving my own childhood. What?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Bento box of Hello Kitty.
It's
How
like...
much more kawaii can you get? I agree. So
yeah, she doesn't seem to care about that. She wants the Polly Pockets because she wants to eat all those little figures. Oh my gosh, there's even a Tamagotchi. Oh my gosh, and these little things, wait a second. All of the 90s and early 2000s toys are coming back in. I guess if you wait till you're 30 to have kids, you know, all that stuff is gonna come back into play. Look, it's little knockoff baby Crocs. Oh my goodness, a little too big for baby girl right now, but I promise you, I assure you, in fact, that she will have her own pair of Crocs. Look at this fun holographic bag. I think I'm actually gonna get this to keep my camera, my new vlogging camera, and all the accessories in, because it did come with a case, but it does not fit all of my stuff. Oh look, I can get like a strap to add to it. Look at this little mix and match bag station. This is literally the perfect size for my camera and little accessories like the tripod and stuff. Yeah. And it's only $4, so getting that. Okay, we gotta find all of like the dollhouse and doll stuff, because that is where the stands are gonna be. It's normally in the back of the Hobby Lobby. Ryan and I built a dollhouse one time. I'll insert a picture of it here. We built it and painted it all on our own. Okay, there's an employee here I'm gonna ask. Wait, look at this sparkly purple caboodle. Well, it's just a storage box, but you know, if you know, you know. Oh my gosh. How fun. Okay, here we are. That's actually the dollhouse that we built. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Perfect. So that she can stand up on her own. $3.99. Okie dokie. Oh, this makes me want to build another dollhouse. Wait, I love that teal little chair and couch set. I want that IRL. Maybe Celeste needs a dollhouse. Ugh, just looking at these little rubber bands makes my hair hurt. How many of you guys ever wore these in your hair? Oh my gosh, but it's rainbow loom. Yes, I did these as a kid, but we would also wear these in our hair. But yeah, we'd make the little keychains and stuff. Even though none of us had keys, we'd still make keychains. How many of you guys need this little dollhouse front doormat? I never need to hide packages from you. Every time we get a package, you're like, all right, time to open.
Yeah, unboxing time.
We have a little family unboxing whenever I get an order from Amazon or Hirschner's in. Wait, you guys, should I start rainbow loom again? I kind of want to. I kind of want to rainbow loom and make the little keychains. Although I never knew how to start them. Like we would use like the long pieces too of like the plastic. Oh wait, there are more bags over here. I'm getting so distracted. But look, there are more over here and they're pastels. Look at how pretty that one is. It's a little too small for my camera though, but it's pretty. Oh my gosh, the little beach bag. Look at that. And the little backpack. Oh my gosh, it's a Celeste backpack. Oh, they might have some sort of wooden thing here for the chicken display, right? I don't see anything though, actually. I mean, they have this, which is okay because it's like the wooden crates that I have, but it's a little bit lower so you can actually see everything inside of there. How much is this? $17.99, and all of the wood stuff is not on sale this week. So that is a no from me, dog. Oh my gosh, look at all these cups. Wait a second, you guys, wait, hang on. Remember how you do the cup song? Oh. I got my ticket for a long way round. 2 bottle whiskey for the way. Tomorrow, what do you say? That's how it went, right? Everybody and their monkey's uncle is now making fake Stanleys, and I'm kind of here for it because Stanleys are stupidly expensive. And every single one of the knockoff Stanleys that I have keep my ice colder for longer than my actual legitimate Stanley does. Also, oh my gosh, look at these. It's a little camera. What is that, a carry case? A water bottle? How the hell that's so impractical. Do you drink it like a flask out of the top there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a little straw. Wait, that's cute. I mean, that holds like no water, but ooh, I like that color. Oh, Ryan broke it.
Okay, hold on. In my defense, because in order to get the straw up, that little plastic piece is in the way.
Oh.
What?
Well, I don't know what the purpose of the plastic piece is.
It's to look like a shutter, but then you use it and it's like, well, now what do I do with this?
I see. Anyways, this is a very pretty purple color and it's very smooth, but I do not like water bottles like this. I need to use a straw because I have really sensitive teeth. My chipmunk teeth. Oh my gosh, look at this one, looks like a popsicle. Wait, I love these little novelty impractical water bottles.
But this one makes more sense.
It does.
It's hygienic because you have a straw.
Stop. Look at this. Look at this. And the watermelon. Oh my gosh, wait. That's adorable. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my little chipmunk teeth are very, very sensitive. So I have to use a straw. Speaking of straws, Ryan, should we get some more straws actually for all of our thing? Oh, these are glass. Those are nice. Oh, I didn't flip the camera. Were you just looking at my double chin for a few seconds there? These are glass straws. I think that we should get some of these for our water bottles. Because like I said, I've got a ton of those fake Stanleys. Look at the hearts. Straws. Those are cute. I think we go just the clear glass. Those are classy, you know?
Okay.
I don't like the aluminum ones because they get very, very cold on my lips. Look at these sparkly bags. Wait, these are very 90s. If you guys couldn't tell, I am drawn to everything that reminds me of my childhood and the glory days of the early 2000s, late 90s. So I love these too. That's too big for my camera stuff though. I don't want them all my stuff jiggling around in there and clinking together, you know? Oh, that's new vinyl. I have a Cricut, if you guys did not know. So I used to spend a lot of time in this aisle when I was doing t-shirts and stickers and stuff on my Etsy. But I have not been here in a hot minute and I have not seen that sparkle vinyl before, but that's pretty. If I didn't already have shirts for Ryan and I for markets that were professionally made, I would get that to do the logo with. Speaking of shirts, if you did not notice, today I'm wearing my professional hobby collector shirt. You can get one for yourself. I drew it all by myself. The link's in the description box. We can be twinsies. That's a big boot. Wait, I know where that boot's from. We should get its autograph. That's the boot that was in SpongeBob. Okay, both Ryan and I are like squirrel when we're in this store. There's too much to look at. All right, let's go check out with our straws and my little pouch and oh my gosh, we're getting distracted again, but look at that thing.
That is the chonkiest.
Wait, it looks like Jovi. Our dog Jovi. Oh, she's not fat, she's just fluffy. Look at that fancy frame. How much is it? $24.99? I mean, you could easily put some Rub 'n Buff on there and make it nice again, but oh, no, never mind. $24.99 for that? Seriously, Hobby Lobby? You guys are just as bad as Joann's liquidation deals. Look at this little swan trinket dish. I love that. I don't think it's on clearance. It's probably 50% off. I don't know, but my last name, if you did not know, has to do with swans, so that's why I'm drawn to swan things. Although it's not my last name. Well, it is now. It's legally my last name, but it's my married name. It's Ryan's last name. Look at all the wiggly mirrors over here. You guys, literally, the checkout is right there. I am so close, and I will take like 5 steps this way, and then I'll see something over here that'll catch my attention, like that adorable shirt with the cherries and the bow. Oh, sunglasses. Wait, it's been so bright out today. Why have I not put on my sunglasses? So all of this me getting sidetracked, this is the kind of stuff that I normally cut out of these vlogs. But you guys have told me time and time again that you like the really long ones. That's what she said. That you guys like it when I just talk for a long time since you're sitting there crocheting. So I guess let's just stand in line together. What do you guys want to talk about? Oh, you guys, I just saw it. Look. Littlest Pet Shop. Okay, but what is this? That's not the Littlest Pet Shop that we grew up with. Why do they have to go and redesign everything? Don't fix what ain't broke, you know? Okay, we are next in line, so I'm gonna go now. But thanks for hanging out. If you're watching this part of the video and not just skipping to me buying yarn, because like I said, we're hanging out today. Also, we're not doing so hot with the yarn buying today, but hopefully our luck will be looking up in a little bit. I just saw a T-Rex over there wearing bunny ears. You see it? Oh my gosh, look at him. He has an Easter basket too. So this is the bag I got previously to hold all of my camera stuff, which is very cute, but look at how much room there is in there. Like I need something smaller because all this stuff is just jingling around in there and I don't want anything to get damaged. So I'm gonna use this for like makeup or something like that. I'll find another use for it, maybe even for whips, honestly, because I have this big whips bag that I bring with me everywhere, but normally it is too big and I just end up throwing extra stuff in there and then it gets messy. So I need something smaller so that I'm not tempted to get unorganized, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna use that new little holographic bag for all this stuff. This is like a little ring light that I can snap to my camera in case it's dark. I have my tripod here. This is an extra like battery handle, which I do need to put on because I only have 10% left. And then I have the little cover and the tripod. So that's all that's in here. Speaking of whips bag, this is what I've been working on in the car. I've been making leggy frogs. If you've been around here for a while, you have heard me say this many times, but I always keep green yarn and a 6.5 or 7 millimeter hook in my bag because these leggy frogs are so easy for me to do. I don't need the pattern to do them anymore, and I can just make their little carcasses and I don't have to stuff them until I get home, so I don't have to worry about bringing stuffing. So there he is. This yarn that I brought with me is Cover Story, I think it's called, from Joann's, and I found it on our last Joann shopping vlog, and I wasn't sure if it was a Joann's only line, but it does not seem to be. They just don't sell it a ton of places. Like they don't have it at Michael's or anything like that, but it works up really pretty. It reminds me of the green mystical that I showed you earlier when we were at Michael's, that spearmint color, but this yarn is so thick, I feel like. So I'm using a 7 millimeter hook with it, and these guys are coming out big. Like that's about as big as my head. So, I mean, that's great. Bang for your buck, or in terms of time, like these guys take me like 12-15 minutes, and selling something this big for like $12 to $18 I don't feel even a little bit guilty about because of how substantial the finished product is. So this is great. I should have gotten more skeins of this, but I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it, and I only got the one. So of course you guys just saw us go to Joann's a little while ago and I did not see any more of this yarn, otherwise I would have picked some up. Okay, next stop is Ollies discounts. I did not even know that they existed in Indiana, but apparently we drive past one all the time. I just never noticed that it was there because I'm usually looking down crocheting while I'm being passenger princess. So we're gonna go check them out. Everybody has been saying that they have a ton of Bernat, but we're gonna go see if it's the good stuff or if it's the really old formula stuff that is not even worth 50 cents because of how awful it is to work with. So I will see you, I think, when we get to Ollies. Okay, here we are at Ollies. I didn't know that Albert Einstein had his own store, but let's see if Mr. Einstein has some yarn. So the fact that the name is Bargain Outlet makes me a little suspicious about what the inside of this place is going to be like. Oh, there's a guy with a giant head in there. I'm not talking about a real person. Don't think I'm being mean. But let's get a face POV for the moment I walk in here. There's the guy with the big head. You see him? Well, it kind of smells like poop, but that could be because there's fertilizer right here. This place is like what the inside of my mind looks like. How on earth does anybody find anything in here? Look at this. There's hand soap and Oreos and squirt guns and
David, I need you up to the registers.
And David's needed at the register. And there's Ryan. That does look like Ryan. We've got some air filter stuff. What is this place? What is this place, Mr. Ollie? Oh, hey, knockoff Crocs. Let's go say hi. Okay, little crocky walkies. These are your cousins. These are the cousins from your father's side. We don't talk to them much because they're unlike the rest of the family. Oh, hello. Okay, we have some camo things. Where do I even look here? Nothing is labeled. There's just stuff everywhere. The only thing that's labeled is the restrooms. But where do I find some yarn? I guess let's go back this way. Oh, Ryan, they have Clif Bars. Wait, I might actually get some Clif Bars. Wait, are these like expired? Is that why they're here? Best Buy, September 2025. Oh, that's good. I'll eat those. I like those for breakfast. Look, they have Clif Bars for $12.99. I don't know how much these are normally, but they're expensive at Walmart.
Yeah.
We'll use that as a basket. But yeah, I normally don't have time to eat breakfast between getting the baby fed and now I'm working my full-time seasonal job, so I gotta wake up. I normally wake up about 5 minutes before I have to clock in, so there's that. I don't have time for that, so it's easy for me to just grab a little protein bar or something. Little Book of Angels, like Sawyer. Well, they have a lot of books. Look at this, Friendly Faces. Oh my gosh, look, Ryan. Look at the penguin. Cute. It's only $1.99.
Only at Target. This is not Target.
That is a lie. A blatant lie. Okay, wait, that's actually cute.
Wow.
This is my shy face. Oh my gosh, wait, I love it. This child has so many books, but it makes sense because I'm a teacher or was a teacher in a past life. And so, of course, I am all for reading to the babies. Look at this, bedtime stories. Look at how pretty that cover is. By the way, I just want you to know this about me. I hella judge books by their covers. And I will buy a book even if it's the worst, most garbage book in history, if it has a pretty cover. And I will, oh my gosh, look. Wait, it's me in Scotland. It's me when I had long hair before I cut my hair in Scotland. The Princess and the Pea. Oh my gosh, wait a second. I was in Once Upon a Mattress in high school. That was a fun musical. I was a musical theater kid, which probably surprises nobody. Oh my gosh, look, it's literally me and Ryan. That's literally me and Ryan. You don't even know. Actually, you do, because I'll put a picture in. Okay, well, all these books are great and all, but I'm not finding any yarn yet. Let's keep looking. What did you find?
William Sheepspeare.
Oh my gosh. Look at his little hooves. Dang, those things could poke an eye out. Oh my gosh. Remember how I said our last name has to do with Swan? If you did not know, Ryan is a huge space nerd. Loves Neil Armstrong. So this is literally the epitome of a perfect book for him. Do we need to get that for her? Okay, let's try over by domestics. Discount domestics department. Oh, look at that. Ollie is inviting us to get into his bed with him. Okay, what do we have here? Textiles, sheets. Right, this is where yarn might be, right? I didn't see any sections for craft stuff. Oh, here's some. Is this the yarn y'all were talking about? This little finger stuff? I don't want to finger my yarn off the hook. Yeah, I don't want that. I like using my hook. I think that's all they have, you guys. Oh, here's some more water bottles though. Look at that big boy. Damn. That's how much water you should drink a day. Oh my gosh, look, you can get a special Ollies cup. I must say, I do love the all the little signs. Look at how personal they are. With just this guy, Ollie, just in all of them. It's cute. I love the branding of this store. The inside of the store, however, and the organization, my OCD is screaming. Oh my gosh, it's Floam. Who remembers Floam? This was the only thing that my mom let me get from an infomercial, and it took like 3 months to arrive, and by the time it arrived, it was dried out. Even though they said that it never dries out, it dried out in shipping, and I was like, what the heck is this when I finally got it? And it was the only thing my mom ever let me order from an infomercial. Should we do a sunglass fashion show? There are those. I like these ones too. These ones make me look like Kate from John and Kate Plus 8. Okay, the smell in here is actually giving me a headache because it's so strong, pungent, potent. We gotta go check out with that book and my Cliff Bars. Well, Ollie, you didn't have any yarn for me, so I can't say that we're friends, but I'll try again, okay? You'll have a chance to make up for yourself. Okay, maybe Meijer will have stuff. Is it even a shopping trip if you don't buy anything? I mean, I did get some stuff at Hobby Lobby, but no yarn. And I did get some yarn at Joann, but not a lot of yarn. I suppose I should be grateful that I'm not spending my money, but also there's stuff that I needed, like actually needed. So, was it worth the trip? Yeah, because I still got to hang out with you guys, and I get to hang out with my best friend and go shopping, and I got wings, so it was definitely worth the trip. But I'm just expressing my disappointment in how empty the car is on this shopping trip. Ryan and I grew up on the West Coast, and we do not have Meijer out there. So when we first moved here and I read it for the first time, I thought it was Meijer. And then everybody's like, oh, you can go get it at the Meijer. And I'm like, what the hell is that? But yeah, you pronounce it Meijer, apparently. I've only been here like 2 times in my entire life. And normally I just go to the UPS store here. Actually, not at this location. The location that we normally go to has a UPS store, so we just go there for Amazon returns. If you don't know what Meijer is, it's kind of like a Walmart. It's like a big grocery store, but a super center, so it has clothing and housewares and all of that good stuff. So we're gonna go check out their yarn section. Here we are. Oh, look at all the chocolate bunnies. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of that VeggieTale song. Remember the VeggieTale song about the chocolate bunnies? Oh, it smells good in here. Doesn't it smell like an airport? Oh, there's a Starbucks. That's why. Every time I smell a Starbucks, it makes me think of the airport. All right. It's probably around here, I would assume. I don't know, though. I feel like I want to get a paper tray. I mean, this is for water bottles, but I kind of want to get something like this for to hold all of my sticker making stuff in, because if you did not know, I'm getting into sticker making with a lot of my art. Like I said earlier, I did draw and design my t-shirt that I'm wearing. And so I want to start printing my art onto stickers to sell at cons in addition to my crochet. I like those color coolers. Those are fun and summery. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my stickers. Yeah, I want to organize all of my sticker paper and lamination sheets and everything. So I got to figure out a system for that in my office. So I'm kind of on a hunt. Oh, let's go look at the wooden toys for Celeste. Look at this little ice cream truck. That's cute. Manga Sparkle Mermaid City. Oh, wait, you have to add the sparkle? Wait, I could use my gel pens on this. But that's deceiving. And of course, Ryan is looking at the Hot Wheels. He's always looking at the cars. Is there anything fun for us to look at? I see no yarn, so none of this is fun. Wait, there is a Dragonite. That's pretty fun, actually. He's cute. Oh my gosh, look at these. Look at these. Oh my gosh. Celeste, do you feel beautiful? Oh, she loves them. Oh yeah, she loves them. There are the purples too. Oh my gosh. No, we'll wait till you're a little bit bigger. Crocs actually aren't good for toddler feet development until they're confident in walking, because they should be able to feel the ground as much as possible. Okay, wait, I want those in my size. Wait, I would totally rock those, especially if they were light ups, which they are not. Oh, those are. Oh yeah, oh heck yeah, I'd wear those. Why don't they make light ups for adults? Hands up in the comments if you would wear colorful light up shoes when you were running, especially at night. Like, that's not only fun, it's also safety. Look at these pastel fake Birkins. Actually, during the summer, you're gonna see it a lot more. I normally only wear my Crocs in the winter time, and I have Birkenstocks, like real Birkins that I wear during the summertime. They're like, no, they don't have any like it. They have like a toe strap, but yeah, my feet get too sweaty in the Crocs during summertime. Yeah, they're like this. But these are only $18. And my Birkins were like $100. But my Birkins have held up for years at this point. So they were definitely worth the investment. Plus they have really good arch support. I highly recommend investing in a pair of Birkenstocks, especially if you have wide feet like I do. Oh, those are kind of ugly, but also kind of cute. Like, this type of shoe is normally ugly, but they made an effort. Okay, we're looking at shoes. We're not looking at yarn, and this is not okay. This is the sporting section. I mean, I guess crochet is a sport to some, but I don't think we're gonna find yarn over here. Okay, we're going back over to the home section, since that's where my sixth sense is tingling that the yarn might be. Oh, I see scissors. Okay, we might be approaching. Also, they're playing Taylor Swift very loudly, so if there's music over this, it's because the mic didn't do a good enough job sound isolating. Okay, you guys, I'm feeling it. Look, we've got some hooks. Okay, we have some yarn. All right. So what's our selection like? Oh, they do have sugar and cream. Have you ever wanted to crochet with sandpaper? Sugar and cream is the perfect yarn for you. Give yourself calluses and sharpen your hook with how rough this yarn is. That's pretty good. Oh, they have mystical. Wait, do they have black mystical? They don't, but they have this fresh green color, which Michael's is normally always sold out of. They've got quite a bit of burnout here, actually. Oh, they have that purple braids that we just saw at Joann. But yeah, that one is also old formula. Not great. 24/7 cotton is my favorite cotton to work with. It is not rough like the sugar and cream is. All right, well, they have the braids that Ryan wanted to use for his blanket. But now the question is he going to take my advice and actually use a smaller weight yarn? Ooh, here's the Forever Fleece. This stuff is so soft. I found one time a lavender Forever Fleece, and I want to make a blanket out of it so badly for my office, but I have too many markets to prep for right now, so I didn't get it. But one day, I know it's on my agenda to get some purple Forever Fleece to make myself a lap blanket for my office. All right, Ryan, are you gonna get it here?
I don't know.
You're thinking?
Deciding
Okay, well,
you said no.
all right, well, let's show the audience here what we've got. We have some Bernat Symphony, almost said sympathy. I've never seen that before. As we discussed the Forever Fleece, they have a lot of this Kobu or Kabu. I love this yarn. It is so soft. It is bamboo and cotton, I believe. That's why it's Kabu, because it's cotton and bamboo put together. They've got a lot of mandala ombre and quite a bit of burnout blanket as well. Looks like a mix of the variegateds and just the regular burnout blanket. Yep, that's new formula. This looks like old. That's old. That's old. That's old. That's new. That might actually be old. It doesn't feel great. That's new. That feels good. Oh my gosh, I was literally just about to place a Hirschner's order for Burnout Sparkle White. Oh my gosh, look at, I'm getting yarn at Meijer, you guys. Yay. Oh my gosh. Okay, how many do I want to get though? Do I want to get both? I mean, who doesn't love a sparkle yarn, you know? I think I'm gonna get 2. Oh, they do have a couple more back there, but I think 2 is good. I don't really have room for any more if I'm being completely honest with myself. We've got a bunch of this respun and woolies. I don't typically use a wool yarn. That's kind of rough. Interesting. This one is a lot softer than this one is. I've never seen that brand before. Hometown they have at Michael's. I know that. That's kind of a pastel variegated that I was looking for, but I want more pink in it. We've got some Burnout Super Values over here. And a couple of Caron cakes, the jumbo ones. This yarn I know that they have at Walmart, this exact colorway. It's called Baby Rainbow, which, you know what? Wait a second. I could use that for my rainbow on my dragon. No, I want orange in it. Is there orange in this? No, there's not. No, I need orange in it. It's yellow. There's no orange. It's just yellow. It's yellow and pink.
Okay.
Yeah, it's yellow and pink. No orange. We have, look at this little tiny baby skein. I like how they put this in a super small little ball. So if you're just making like a hat or something, that's convenient. That's nice. Oh, that's soft. That yellow is. They're just, it's so funny to see that compared to the normal skein of the Burnout Baby. That's a fun colorway. I actually just placed a premiere order for one of their new chenille brights colors, and it's called, I forgot what it's called. Sunrise, maybe? I don't know. It's these similar colors though, pinks and oranges and yellows. It's really pretty. What do we have here? It's old formula. It's very thick stuff. We have Burnout stripes. They have a lot of Burnout actually. That's what I'm noticing here. Okay, I do hate sugar and cream, but I really like that colorway. That's very pretty. It looks oceanic, not like the airline from Lost, but as in the ocean. All right, I think if you're just doing a little lap blanket, then the acrylic will be good.
Okay, you convinced me.
Okay, I convinced him. That's right, and I didn't record it, but in the car he said, you've literally never been wrong in your entire life, my beautiful love. So, I think I'm gonna listen to you, because every time I don't listen to you, things go awry.
I can't confirm. I did say that.
He
Almost
did.
Direct quote.
I'm gonna get one of these little pin magnet trays. I have one downstairs, but I want to get one for upstairs too, to keep all of my needles and stuff on. Ooh, you know what? I actually need some curved needles too for sewing all of my amigurumi parts together. Oh wait, I like that. Oh, that's cool. That would be good for my whips bag, but I don't need something that big. If you use hot glue enough, these things are a game changer. I highly, highly recommend getting some. It'll save your little phalanges. Okay, I do not see any curved needles. Maybe down here with the crochet stuff, perhaps. No, they don't have any curved needles. They only have straight needles and they're all plastic, which is blah. All right, you got all the yarns that you need?
Yeah, kind of. I think I need a third. I mean, I was doing my yardage based on Bernat blanket, so I'm just guessing here.
Okay.
But I may need a third skein, but they only have 2.
Okay, well
So-
that's Bernat, so they have that at a lot of places. They might actually even
Dye-Lock
have that.
make it-
The dye-lock could get funky, but since you're doing a design, the color might not be next to each other. I don't know, it just depends on how it comes out.
True.
Love that they have the mystical here. Okay, you guys, we're getting yarn at Meijer, yay! So I'm getting 2 of the white Bernat blanket sparklies, and Ryan's getting his Grafgan stuff, and Celeste is about to lose it. So it's time for her to go back down for a nap on our hour drive home. And I think this is our last stop, you guys. I don't know that I'm gonna check in with you guys again before we get home, but you'll see in just a second here. And we're back. For you, it's only been a couple seconds. For me, it's been a few hours. But we're here back at home in my office. Boy, did I miss my house. And boy, did I miss my puppies. But we're home now. I'm excited to get through this haul so that I can go take a shower, take off my makeup, and chill and crochet. I feel like I look even paler than usual right now. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like I'm like glowing under black light. Like that is how fair I'm looking right now on the monitor. So there's that. So besides the haul that I have for you from what we actually got today, I actually also have a Premier yarn order that I placed a few days ago because I needed some yarn to do a commission, and I'm very excited for the commission. If you see my Lisa Frank inspired leopard back there, it is inspired kind of along the same lines as that plushie back there. So I needed a lot of colors for this custom commission. So that's what I got. But first, let's recap what I got out shopping today. So I'm happy to report that Meijer had a really good selection of yarn, which you guys were telling me that they did. So I should have just believed you. I should just believe everything that you say, right? And they had a great selection. I ended up getting 2 skeins of the Bernat Sparkle White, and I have some plans for this to do a giant dragon. I have a beautiful dragon pattern that I just recently purchased that I've been waiting to make because I wanted to find the perfect yarn. And I think this in combination with whatever pastel rainbow yarn I decide to use, double stranding it, I think is going to be stunning. And the sparkle is just so fun. Now the Sparkle Bernat does not feel as soft as all of that new formula, really fluffy stuff that we've talked about a lot today. This definitely feels more like old formula. It's not as stiff though, but it's not the easiest to work with. So hopefully I don't kill my hands and my arms crocheting a full dragon with this stuff, but hey, by the end of it, I might be buffer than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So that's something to look forward to. Also at Meijer, Ryan got his acrylic yarn to make his Grafgan lap blanket for his favorite hockey team, the Sabertooths, right? That's what they were called. I'm just yanking your chain. I know it's the Predators, the Nashville Predators, his favorite hockey team. So he has been talking about making a blanket in that really obnoxious yellow color to represent that hockey team for many vlogs now. If you've been around here for a while, you know that Ryan has been wanting to do this for a very long time. And he has been talking about wanting to make it using the fluffy Fluffy, Burnout Fluffy, or the Forever Fleece. They're both incredibly soft, but he preferred the Forever Fleece, but they did not have the right color, golden yellow. So then he was looking at the Fluffy and he decided that it would shed too much, he thought. And a lot of the comments said that the Fluffy does shed quite a bit, especially when you're like the first time that you wash it. So he decided against those two and decided to do Burnout Blanket instead. But as you heard in the car when we were discussing it, I said, because I've seen his design that he wants to do, he used like one of the pixel graph things. And I was like, if you use Burnout for this, it's going to just look like a blob. You're not going to be able to get the detail that you need to get in order to do the entire actual logo for this hockey team. And so he trusted me, and he knows that it's going to take him a lot longer using a much smaller hook and a much smaller yarn. But I think that the end product he's going to like a lot better. So he's very excited to start on that. So his yarn is downstairs, and after I finish this video and take a shower, we might pop open some wine coolers, and he's going to get started on that, I'm sure, because Celeste is down to bed, so we get some mommy daddy time to turn on one of our favorite shows or YouTube videos and crochet. So unfortunately, that was all I got at Meijer, and I didn't have any luck at Ollie besides that little fingering stuff, the yarn, and I did not vibe with that. So I'm sure it being a discount store where they get like a lot of overstock from big brand stores, like we saw things from Target that were exclusive to Target and whatnot, that it's going to vary location to location what they actually have in stock there. So maybe the next time that we're out shopping, when I take you guys with me, we'll have to go check a different location for Ollies and see if they have any more yarn. But unfortunately, no luck today there. At Joann's, we were able to find a couple of things, including this celestial blue Burnout blanket, which I am very excited to use. We also got this tie-dye-ish. I absolutely love this colorway. Don't know what I'm going to use this for on yet. Maybe some frogs. It's definitely more along the teal line than the green line, in my opinion. Like, it's teal and mint. Not really green, but I don't know. I feel like it might be a good frog color, so I'll plan on using it for that. I also at Joann's got my sparkly jelly roll pins. I got some gold, what is this color? Golden Coast from KC Cotton. It's coming off very yellow under this ring light, but I got this gold so that I can make like crowns and things for dolls and have a nice golden color. And then I got this Red Heart Super Saver stripes in retro stripe because I want to make a troll doll. Wonder Crochet has a troll doll pattern that's been out for a couple of months at this point, but she just released a free tutorial for a mini troll doll on her YouTube. So I'm planning on making one of those guys and using this. And what's nice about this striped yarn is that I didn't have to go and buy like a skein of blue, a skein of hot pink, a skein of lime green, etc. to get that rainbow look. I can just pull from different parts of this skein. So, this I could not have found a better color. I just feel like this is fun. It's bright. It's vibrant. It's rainbow. It's perfect for a treasure troll. Oh my gosh, wait a second. I should have gotten some little jewels to bedazzle their belly buttons. Darn it. I'm sure I can get that at Walmart, I'm sure. And then, of course, also at Joann's, I got my new fabric. This is what the fabric looks like. The purple sparkle underneath this transparent layer. Isn't it pretty? It has like embroidered stars and stuff. I got this on Etsy, and I think that looks really, really pretty. The embroidery is a little difficult to see, but the lighting is not great on this angle. So I think when it's hanging vertically and the light hits it correctly, it'll look better. But you can definitely see the sparkles under it, which is exactly what we were going for. And that is so pretty. It matches my logo up there. So I think that that's going to be stunning down here. Oh my goodness, I'm excited to get that up. And I now have sparkles all over both me and the carpet. I swear glitter is the herpes of crafts. Also, look at Merida on her new little stand. It's a little bit too tall for her, so she's kind of just floating there. But that it looks a lot better than it did with her slouched over. Look at her little brother bear. Isn't he so cute? I did freehand this doll. I know a lot of people are going to ask where the pattern is from, but with most of my things, I freehand crochet them. So she was one, as well as her little brother bear, unfortunately. So I can't give you a pattern, but I'm sure that there are some very cute Merida patterns out on the market. So take a look at Etsy. So it does not seem like a whole lot, but that is all that we got out shopping today. It was many hours out for not a lot of stuff, but that's okay. We had a good time, and that's all that matters. I had fun along the way. So let's go through my box of Premier yarns. So everything that's in here is the Chenille Brights by Premier. I just got into using this yarn not too long ago. I tend to prefer yarn that does not have a visible texture to it. There is a name, like a word to describe that visible texture, but I prefer more tube-like. Does that make sense? Yarns instead of like frilly fluffy yarn, I prefer tube-like. So that's why I really enjoy Sweet Snuggles and Ollies Voluta. The look of them, they look nice and smooth as opposed to the Bernat or the Chenille Brights. However, the Chenille Brights is just a pleasure to work with, and they do have a lot of new colors out, so I had to place an order and give those a try. Right on the top here, we have one that I was actually referencing when we were at Meijer, that pink, what is it? Pink, orange, yellow. I said it kind of looked like a sunset, and there was a new color in the Premier Brights like that. Well, right on the top here we have it, and this is the color called Pink Lemonade. I thought it was sunset something, but it just reminds me of a sunset, and I thought that it was really pretty, so I got quite a few skeins of this. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but I'm kind of thinking a mermaid tail. I think that would be stunning. Can you see my mermaid up there? Oh, kind of. You can kind of see her. But I want to make a whole line of mermaids for my Renaissance festival that I'm vending at coming up, and I thought that these would be beautiful mermaid tails. Likewise, I don't know why, but they put just one skein in this opened bag. This is called Spring, and I thought that that would be also pretty for a mermaid tail. I don't use variegated yarns a whole lot, but I feel like for something that's mythical, mystical, magical, special, I feel like we should have some variegated, you know, and mix up the color a little bit. So this springtime color is cool. This would also actually be a good frog. That would be cool looking in a leggy frog. Also, I finished 3 of these guys when we were out today. They are big, but I feel like that would be a good leggy frog color, actually. I know leggy frogs have stopped selling for some people, but when I took all of my leggy frogs to my last market, which was a comic convention, I sold out of all of my green ones. So we'll see if that was just a fluke or if people still do care about them in my area. Then I got a couple of skeins of black. These are so soft, you guys, but do you see what I mean about the texture? Do you see how it's what is that called? Oh my gosh. You'll let me know in the comments. I know I'm going to get a million comments about what this texture is called. It's on the tip of my tongue, but you can tell it looks like it feels a certain way, if that makes sense. You're a smart cookie. You know what I'm talking about. So I got 2 blacks just to have some neutrals. I also got a skein of banana, like the minions say, just to have a nice pale yellow. This is not nearly as pale yellow as the Ollies Voluta, which is good. This is more of a medium tone yellow. I have quite a bit of mustard, and I have very, very little of this medium tone yellow. I was about to say orange. I know my colors, I promise. So I'm happy that I ordered some of that. So these 2 colors are ones that I need for that commission. If you are a regular viewer of the channel, you might have seen that I had a Premier order. When was that? Not too long ago. And I was talking about, and Ollies Voluto. I was talking about getting colors to do this same commission. Well, Since I have not started that custom order, I have gone through all of the yarn that I purchased for it because I've used it for other things. So I had to get some more. So this one is called Bright Violet, and I absolutely adore this color. No other company makes a color like this that I have found in a bulky weight yarn. The closest color to this was Big Twist Posh, which sadly we cannot get anymore, and the color Smoothie Bowl. Very similar shade, but of course that was a lot skinnier of yarn. And then this one is stunning too. This is Caribbean or Caribbean. Those look really pretty together. These would also be good for like a mermaid kind of a play on Ariel, doing this for the fin and then this for the top. You know, it's not traditional Ariel colors with the lighter purple and the more green fin. It's a play on it, you know, so I might do that. Here we have another skein of that pink lemonade, and you guys, this one does not feel good at all. Can you see how squished that texture is? I could tell just by looking at it that it wasn't going to be as soft. It's very flat. Look at how flat the string is. I wonder if I like soak this in water and then kind of like do this with it and then blow it out with a hair dryer, it might fluff it up a little, but it feels very flat, and it also feels like it's a little starchy, you know? So as we discussed when we were at Michael's earlier today, feeling every skein of yarn is incredibly important if you are a crocheter or a knitter, because these are the same exact brand, the same exact color. This one is phenomenal and soft, and this one is starchy and feels gross to work with. So it just factory differences, and it's important to know which yarn brands and lines have better track records, especially not being able to buy yarn in store anymore at Joann's. I feel like we have less and less options every day. We're getting less and less options to buy yarn in store in person. So it's good to know just mentally, if you're going to order things online, you know, which things you have a good chance of actually getting usable, nice feeling skeins of, you know. Anyways, moving along, I got 2 skeins of hibiscus. This is such a fun, vibrant pink color. It's coming off more rosy on the camera, but it's definitely like flamingo pink, and it is stunning. I actually used this color actually, no, I didn't. I was going to say for my mermaid tail up there, but I used Sweet Snuggles for that, or Home Slim, whichever one, but it was in a similar shade. But these are just so pretty, and these are also going to go into my commission that's inspired by that little lady back there. Also along the lines of pinks, I got 2 of Cotton Candy. I have this color, this shade in Parfait Chunky in my collection, but I do not have it in this thicker weight yarn in the basics. So these both feel really good. Yeah, they feel great. I got 2 of these burgundy cranberry color. What is this called? Cranberry. Perfect. This cranberry color. Oh, you know what? Earlier when we were at Michael's, I said that I wanted to make a Celeste from Animal Crossing to go in the backgrounds of my videos next to my Tia back there, since she's also from Animal Crossing. This would also be a really good Celeste color. I know I haven't purchased a pattern yet, but it's just in the back of my mind of things that I would like to make. Oh gosh, I went ham on the yellow. I did not realize, but that makes sense because like I said, I have very little of this. So I got 3 more bananas. So that is 4 banana skeins in total. And that's so funny because I forgot that I got all these, and I just placed an Elise Voluta order last night. I know, more yarn. Yes, I am well aware. But there was a very specific color that I needed in Ollies that I have to finish something that I really want to show you guys, and I'm so excited about it. But since it comes all the way from Turkey, shipping is really expensive, so you have to spend $100 in order to get the free shipping. And I'm just one of those people that I'd rather spend $85 on top of like what extra that I don't actually need of, versus spending the $25 for shipping, because then at least you get something for it. Hands up in the comments if you're the same way as me and you would rather just spend unnecessary money instead of paying for shipping. But anywho, I was going to say that I just placed an Ollies Voluta order and I ordered 4 or 5 more skeins of a yellow that's similar to this, but it is lighter. I don't know, maybe 3 shades lighter, but same undertones and everything, so they work really well together for a light and medium yellow. Then I got 1 skein of mustard. I have not yet made chicken nuggets with the Basics Brights mustard, but because I used to use not the Ollies, the Juicy Couture. As I said earlier at the store, I wish that they had that golden color because I love using the Juicy for chicken nuggets. They just come out the right size and it's such a pleasure to work with. I have yet to make any nuggets in this. This is a little too golden, I think, for a nugget. I prefer the yarn to be more on the brown than the gold side for those. And I have not tested the pattern that I normally use for the nuggets with this big of yarn because I normally put them on keychains. So I don't know if it's going to turn out too big with the brights, but I ordered just 1 skein of it just to have. All right, then we have 4 skeins of white, and this one feels awful. It feels awful. It is dense. It is starchy. Hang on. I'm trying to paint the picture. I wish that you could just reach through the TV right now and feel this skein. Let's see if these ones and their little protective coating feel better. Based visually, they look like they're going to feel better, so let's hope that that's the case. Nope, that one feels awful. That one feels awful. This one feels good. Isn't that so weird? All right, so one of the 4 feel good. Is there a visual difference? Yes. Yes, there is. All right, pop quiz. Which one do you think feels good? And which one do you think feels nasty? Do, 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 do. All right, this one feels really good. That one feels really nasty. That's 4 skeins in this order, so I might actually reach out to Premier. Normally I wouldn't if it's just 1 skein, but this is like, I'm never going to use this because it feels awful. I mean, unless I just put it into like a tub for right now and end up selling it later. All of my overstock yarn. That's a bummer. All right, and then the last thing in this box is 3 more of this cranberry color because, again, I want to make a Animal Crossing Celeste the Owl. So I got 5 total, so we'll see how many I need. I probably should have gotten the pattern and looked at how many I needed, but I figured if I had any left over that this is just a really nice color to have because this is one that no other company makes in a 5 weight. The closest thing I would probably say is the Home Slim from Michaels in the rhubarb color, but that even is darker and more ruby than this cranberry is. So this is a nice light cranberry. So I think that this is going to be perfect for that little character. So I got to find a pattern for it. You guys, I have so many things that I want to make. I want to do that dragon. I want to do meringue from Animal Crossing. I want to do Celeste from Animal Crossing. I want to do another dragon that's like the yin and yang. So I want to do a light dragon and then like a dark dragon to like mirror it. And I just too much to do, too little time. And by the way, all of these projects that I want to do are just for me, just passion projects that I just want to sit in the backgrounds of the videos. But I have 2 major markets that are anticipating like 30,000 people each to come to within the next couple of months. So there's no time for that. Does anybody want to come over here and help me market prep so that I can crochet fun things that I actually really want to crochet and not just market prep? Have you been there? I feel like it's really important to do a good mix of both, which I do feel like I have balanced pretty well. I will do those passion projects, and then I will take a break and do a couple easy, quick market prep things, and then go back to the passion projects. I feel like every week I really strive to do that. So anyways, I'm going to set all of these whites aside for now, and then maybe one day I will go through my yarn stash and clear out ones that I don't plan on using, that I don't like the feel of, because maybe somebody else will like the feel of it. I don't know, but I don't intend on using those. By the way, speaking of my yarn stash, did you see that I changed it up a bit? I got crates instead of my cubes. If you saw on my last vlog, that is because my cubes kept falling apart every time I would pull yarn in and out. So Ryan actually screwed these into the wall for me, and I do have some extra room up there, but that is because I cleared this bookshelf out a little bit to make room for all of my new yarn and my Ollies Veluta order that's coming in next week. But all of those Big Twist plush skeins are going to go up top there. I just need to get out the step ladder so that I can get those put away. But anywho, thank you for coming along shopping with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this longer video. I've heard you loud and clear that you guys want long videos. So I'm not going to cut out clips of this video like I normally do, because normally I'm like, nobody's going to find this interesting. I'm cutting it out, but I'm leaving it all in. So don't leave me a hate comment that it was too long and boring, okay? Because the majority of you have asked for this, and I am but your humble servant. Before we say goodbye, of course, we need to thank our amazing channel members. You guys are the brightest stars in my constellation. Thank you for supporting me and for supporting the channel. If you're interested in becoming a member, there is a link in the description box below. Or if you want to subscribe for absolutely free, feel free to slap that subscribe button like it owes you money. And if you do subscribe, you could win $1,000. Not from me, but it could happen. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.